What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about a particular film? Is it the actors, the music, the cinematography, or the costumes? For us, it is the colors and the color palettes that stay with us long after the film is over. It is the colors that bring everything on screen to life and provide a spectrum of emotions, setting a particular mood in the film.
Don't get us wrong. We do not think that black and white films are in any way less impactful than color films. It's just that colors can strike our stimuli in a manner that black and white films cannot. Maybe that was the reason why early filmmakers like Edwin S. Potter, Robert Wien and D.W. Griffith chose to add a tint to their films like The Great Train Robbery, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Intolerance. In Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, the director uses color filters to create moods of horror and discomfort, whereas in D.W. Griffith's Intolerance, he uses color tints to show 4 different storylines set in 4 different time periods.
Ever since then, different filmmakers have used colors as means of communicating emotions on screen. But just bombarding the screen with a lot of flashy colors can make your eyes pain. Hence, filmmakers come up with innovative color schemes that communicate their vision without damaging your eyes. There are different ways to achieve a balanced movie color palette, and it all starts with a color wheel. On a color wheel, you can go for different color schemes like a monochromatic scheme, which is deeply harmonious like in the case of The Truman Show, where the director uses different shades of blue, or in Moonrise Kingdom, where Wes Anderson immerses his film in yellows to show warmth and security.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
We can also notice the use of analogous color schemes in films like Lost in Translation, Life of Pi and One from the Heart. But if you want to go for something which creates a contrast, you can go for a complementary color scheme, just like in La La Land, which produces a high contrast and a vibrant result. Or in Dunkirk, which uses orange and teal to show the fire burning within the soldiers and the cold and unfavorable conditions to overcome.
Let's take a look at how colors can be used as a device in different forms of storytelling. Many times, colors are used to create a cinematic world and to show different locations or time periods, as in the case of Matrix, which uses a green color tint to highlight the simulated world in which the scene is taking place, setting it apart from reality.
I'm not the one. Sorry, kid.
The Wizard of Oz also uses bright colors to highlight the dreamlike state of the character.
Kevin, just what you're looking for. Take you any place in the city, we does.
Similarly, a bright color scheme is used in Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to paint a vibrant picture of every child's dream. Mad Max Fury Road utilizes a dull yellow-brown color scheme for its post-apocalyptic portrayal of life, which is devoid of any vegetation. WALL-E also uses a similar palette to depict a futuristic time where no life form exists on Earth. It's not just places or worlds which can be associated with a color. At times, characters can also be recognized by a particular color that is used heavily in either their costumes or their surroundings. The yellow suit worn by the bride in Kill Bill has become iconic over the years. Although originally it was used by Tarantino to pay homage to the legendary actor Bruce Lee, the yellow suit also serves as a symbol of madness and rage rising within the character. The character of Edward in Edward Scissorhands is often shown in a black leather costume, suggesting his loneliness and monotonous life. Tim Burton shows the added colors in his life by giving the neighborhood a friendly pastel color palette. Similarly, Clementine's ever-changing hair color in Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind reflects the spontaneous and flamboyant nature of a character.
Or I complete them, or I'm gonna make them alive. I'm just a fucked up girl who's looking for my own peace of mind.
Assigning a color is a different thing, but what happens when you have to direct the viewer's attention towards a particular object in the frame? Many filmmakers choose a discordant color scheme to separate the subject, which disrupts the ongoing color palette of the scene. In Pleasantville, a change from black and white to color is used to represent the transformation of characters when they try something new which is against the norms.
It's a prop from the school play.
But at times, color can also be used to communicate the journey of a character non-verbally. In Do Paise Ki Dhoop Char Aane Ki Barish, Rajat Kapoor's character is a heartbroken man who is seen in shades of blue and grey but chooses to wear red color when he gets the slightest hope of redeeming his relationship.
मैं नहीं चाहता कि किसी को भी पता चले हमारे रिश्ते के बारे में.
This is also used extensively in films like Star Wars and Psycho, where the dynamics of hero and villain are evident by the use of black and white, and they transition from being ethical to having doubts about their morality. Some directors use colors for stylistic purposes, and who can do this better than Wes Anderson, who immerses his films in beautiful pastel color palettes to give his films the feel of a storybook. He uses a beautiful blue and red palette in The Life Aquatic of Steve Zissou and earthy brown and orange palettes in The Darjeeling Limited.
Do you have a prescription for these? Prescription? I almost died.
But has he ever done it better than the Grand Budapest Hotel? In the Grand Budapest Hotel, he uses soft pinks, purples, blues and reds, which are highly sophisticated and soothing to the eyes.
You're looking so well, darling. You really are. They've done a marvellous job. I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some.
Apart from being used as a narrative device, colors can affect us psychologically, often without us being aware.
3 days later, I was on my way out to the desert, and that was that.
Filmmakers often use colors as a symbol, with each color representing a vast array of meanings.